how's it going, guys? So, last but not least, we have our finals match of Oceanside. So, let me just tell you real quick about this match. Um, they they didn't really play it out. You're only gonna see one game because they only played one game because of me. I asked them to play a game out, but they both had respectfully conceded to each other and negotiated like a deal. I guess I'm trying to use like the best words to put this out there, but that's pretty much it. It was late. It was like 12, maybe 12:30. It was super late. These guys are super tired, and they were just like, hey, you know what, let's work out a deal, and let's figure out who gets first and second. And they concluded with Pluto getting first, because it's harder for us US players to get points, because it's not harder for us, it's easier for us, but we have more points to get. We have to get a total of like 400 points, and that's not easy for us, compared to South and Central Americans, or South Americans. They have to get only 200 points, which is half of what we have to get, and they have accessibility of coming to US events and getting points that way. So the 40 points that Alejandro got in second place pretty much summed up 1/4 of what he needed to qualify, and I think he's really close to getting his qualification. So maybe just like another League Cup or a couple events in Mexico. I know that 3 were announced for him recently, so they're gonna have some events in Mexico, so those will be able to help him out with getting the rest of the points that he needs. So that's pretty much how that was broken down. So we do see Pluto go first. He does do that Kukui start, which is very unfortunate. We do see a Lele Bridget from Alejandro, so he's gonna get a really good start. We do see a heavy ball. We're gonna see another Wimpod come out. Alejandro, obviously both of them already know what the other one's playing because of 9 or 6 rounds of Swiss and Top Cut. So Alejandro knows that he needs to get these Wimpods up and running to get those Golisopods to get the Lycanroc knockouts. That's if Pluto even plays Lycanrocs anymore. I was talking to him, and as he continued his matches, he started realizing that he would only need to bring out Lycanroc in certain situations against Golisopod Carb, but for the most part, he can easily win with just Zoroark. So we do see a knockout here on this Trubbish with this Zoroark. Alejandro does bring up a Tapu Koko. And we're gonna see a Sycamore, and that's a very, very heavy Sycamore. I do see like an N and some other stuff going down into the discard pile, so that's probably gonna take a toll on him later on. We do see an Ultra Ball come down from Alejandro. We're gonna see this Garb play, and another Sycamore with that Lele. So that Garb, he plays the Lele first, gets the Sycamore, and then drops the Garb. So yeah, and then Garb goes into effect. So no trade for him. And we're gonna see, well, that's pretty much it. He's pretty much stuck there. So we do see Pluto attach DCE, Guzma's up the Wimpod, and gets a knockout. We are going to see a heavy ball onto this Golisopod, then we see the Sycamore, draw 7. We're going to see a Rescue Stretcher, gets back that Wimpod, and DC, Grass Energy, and First Impression for 120. We're going to see Acerola, and he's just going to cycle it out. It does 120, so return hits, or does 100. because he doesn't have enough on the board. We do see a hammer from Alejandro. And we see, is that a floatstone? Yeah, it's a floatstone going down on that Golisopod. Probably going to get it out of harm's way because he does know that Pluto has a DC in his hand, but hits him with the N, and Pluto showing him the Guzma that he had in the hand, which was probably going to win him this match if he ended up retreating that Golisopod. So that was a good play on Alejandro's behalf. So Alejandro's going to draw 6 because he's kind of behind in prizes, and Pluto's going to draw those 4 because he already took a knockout. So we are going to see first impression for 100. And we see an N come down from Pluto's side. This matchup, this matchup should be a loss for Pluto because he can't use his Lycanroc. But the efficient thing about Pluto is that he plays Mono Zoroark or Lon Zoroark. I'm just kidding. And expanded, so he's used to just playing with Zoroarks, and he only used Lycanroc. He started learning to use Lycanroc only as a need to, not as a I have to kind of card. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but yeah. But here you see he misses the energy attachment, so we are going to see crossing cut knockout. We are going to see rescue stretcher Zora, choice band, Sycamore for 7. Does he get an energy attachment? Well, regardless, he can retreat, or oh yeah, he can. He can stand in. We're going to see Flowstone Lele. This is not looking good for him, man. Pluto might lose this, guys. So we do see energy on Golisopod. Golisopod could come up and do 120. Guzma's up the Zoroark, and it's gonna hit it for 120. We're gonna see a field blower on Pluto's side, and gets rid of both floatstones. So we are going to see an Ultra Ball, Sycamore model. We're going to see Lycanroc pulls up the Golisopod. So see this is what I was talking about. Uses that Lycanroc effectively and only when necessary. And there's no real need for 2. So we do see the knockout here. We are going to see a return knockout, but Pluto kind of has him in a checkmate position. He can get a knockout with either Lycanroc, because he hasn't used his GX move, or he can get a knockout with Zoroark stand-in. So he's in a really great position right now. I guess Alejandro didn't notice it, that he kind of put him against the wall. So he may come up, he may take this bait and knock out the Zoroark, but in exchange Pluto's just going to come up and call it game. But yeah, so we do see him get an Acerola. Floatstone or retreats, attaches Floatstone to Garbotoxin, and first impression 120 knockout. No, attach another energy to Lele. Yeah, first impression 120 knockout, and then he gets DC that he needed. But I think he had energy in his hand regardless. But yeah. What's he looking for? A Pokemon? Or oh, he's looking for. Oh yeah, yeah. Kukui, stand in, 120. Yeah, knockout. Yeah. He could have also won with Bloodthirsty Eyes, I believe. There's no need for all that extra work. Or did he not have the DC? I don't think he had the DC. Yeah, anyways. Well, that's it. That's pretty much how that game would have gone. Pluto would have taken the first win, and I'm pretty sure Pluto would have won that match. He already beat a Golisopod Garb earlier in the game, or earlier in the tournament. So I'm pretty sure he knew how to play around it, and this is how he showed it. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for our our matches. Sorry guys. That wraps it up for our matches out in Oceanside. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to share the video for anybody that wants to see what finals look like in Oceanside. With that said guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.